Hi guys, so this is a fairly generic, cheap wood storage rack. The problem is when you start getting into burning wood to heat your house, it's very much a middle class pursuit, which means the prices are quite high. The wooden racks, you can pay, well, the ones actually made of wood, this is a metal frame. The ones made of wood, you can pay £300, £400, £500 just for storing your wood, at which point you start thinking, is this even an operation where you can actually save money, which is our intention with the potential winter of discontent that we could be facing this winter or next winter, who knows, everything's quite unstable now. So yeah, the problem is with the middle class really do kind of surprise me with their view on the wood burner. The wood burner, the open fire, is a line in the sand for the middle class. I'm always surprised how the middle classes will pretty much obey and go along with every government rule, regulation, diktat, whatever the government say they'll do it, but they seem to push back on the wood burner. Obviously, the wood burner thing now, there's a lot of environmentalists and the pressure groups trying to regulate more and eventually ban burning wood to heat your home. A lot of pushback from the middle classes. I find it quite interesting. On the Telegraph website regularly run the stories about how the middle class is like, they're not taking their wood burner away. The wood burner and the Sauvignon Blanc are the two lines in the sand that I see that the middle classes just won't give up. The wine and the wood burner. No, that's the line in the sand apparently for the middle classes. So this is a £20 wood storage rack. We'll get it set up. I don't actually know if it's going to be any good. Hopefully it is, because it'll be a good solution. 8 foot long, this one. If it is good, maybe look again a second one so we can really go into winter fully stocked up with wood. And as you say, with everything happening in the world, the gas shut off. So just even yesterday in Ukraine, they closed a gas pipeline going to Western Europe. Hopefully it doesn't affect the UK too much, but as just prices going up left, right and centre. So let's get this set up and see how it is. Right, that's the rack up. It literally took 5 minutes, no longer than 5 minutes. Very easy to do. On many of the reviews, people complaining about the distance between the bars. So that's about 10 3/4 inches, 27 centimeters. That's longer than many of the logs you'll buy, which shouldn't be a problem for me because I'm going to be cutting most of the wood that I've collected and found myself, so I'll just create at least longer logs for the bottom row so they won't fall through. But if you're buying logs, be aware of that. But overall it's a good rack. It's very light. I think the packaging says it weighs 9 kilograms, so very easy to actually pick up and maneuver, which is ideal for me because I'm not 100% where this is going to end up staying permanently, but I'll try a few different places and I know it's easy enough to move it when I need to. So that's the wood rack set up, which is to fill it up with wood now, and then we should be getting more or less ready for winter. Just need to get the fireplace itself sorted out, but we're only May now, so we've got quite a bit of time. I might get another one of these wood racks as well. The cheapest I can find one today is £24.99. So I paid
£20 to mine. They've gone up to £24.99. Whether that's just inflation, whether that's just more and more people looking, obviously winter coming up, to heat their homes with wood, so people buying wood burning stoves, and they're buying all the peripheries to go with that, such as the log rack. Maybe that's just a new price now, 25. I think even at 25 it's a bit of a bargain. They sell the shorter, the 4-foot one, but the 4-foot one's not much cheaper than the 8-foot, and they're kind of like modular. You can just shorten the 8-foot one down to 4-foot, and also you can increase the 8-foot one up to 12-foot. So I might buy another 8-foot and end up with a really big 12-foot one at the bottom of the garden, and have a 4-foot one up by the back door, which will just be easier for just daily bringing wood into the house. We'll see where we go with that. But overall, really happy with it. Feels good getting ready for winter time, because who knows what's going to happen. Everything is just very chaotic in the energy markets, and we'll see where that goes. It's just a bit unfortunate to be filming in a house at the moment. It's just a little bit of a mess. I'm doing nearly everything on the house DIY stuff myself. Walls are bare at the moment. Be plastering these, getting it painted, getting the flooring sorted with a long-term solution. I varnished the original wood boards in here, but I think we're just going to go for tiles or tile effect or something like that in here. But in the living room where the open fire will be, that's going to be varnished floorboards, because they came up okay in here, but with the dogs and the traffic and stuff like that in this room, I don't think it's going to quite work. And it's also tiles here, so it's a little bit mishmashed. But overall, house is coming together, getting ready for winter time. And yeah, the wood rack is pretty good. So if you're looking for one, a cheap solution, because everything else out there besides making it yourself runs into the hundreds of pounds, and I think it's a good rack. It's pretty sturdy. I've stood on it, kind of jumped up and down. I'm a fairly light person, I guess, but just jumped up on it a few times, and it feels good. It feels like it can support the weight of logs, even when it's stacked up to capacity. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Have a look out there. If you want to find a log rack yourself, I won't leave a link in the description, because I think I just don't really feel the need to. You can search it yourself. Either look 8-foot log rack, wood storage, something like that, 8-foot, or look 2.4 meter, because some people list it in imperial, some people will list it in metric. So good luck if you're looking for one. Prices seem to be going up. Maybe that's inflation. So good luck and Godspeed, and I'll see you in the next video.